Hi, this is Alexander Marquez with another powerful video that's going to help you create the life you desire. And today I want to start off by talking about an article that I just came across that basically says that eight people right now control half of the wealth of the earth. Think about that for a second. 8 people have more money than over 3 billion people combined. That's a pretty scary thought, and it's an indication of the kind of financial climate that we are facing nowadays. So the thing is, what do we do about it? Most people, and I'm going to be very honest, what I consider mediocre people, are going to be out there in the streets protesting for free handouts. They're going to be demanding more fairness in financial terms. They're gonna quickly say that, conclude that they are being taken advantage of by the rich and successful. And although this is troubling, it's troubling that there is this kind of disparity in the world. But I am not focused on giving in to excuses. I am not focused on wanting to blame those 8 people because they have achieved so much wealth. I am focused on how we can exit the bottom of the pack and enter the realm of those people that are successful. And I think that we all have the ability, for the most part, if we're living in developed countries and free developed countries, and we have the ability to create any life we want. There are, of course, exceptions. If you're living in a country where you're under a dictator, where you have limited opportunity, then obviously this is just bad luck. You just happen to be born in the wrong place at the wrong time, and unfortunately life is tragic like that. But if we, for example, I live in the United States, there's absolutely no reason why someone in the United States of America has to make an excuse as to why they're not succeeding. Blaming the government, blaming rich people is just it's not a productive use of your time. So if you're doing that, I want to challenge you to just stop it. Because what I want to talk to you about today, if you apply it, it can take you to the next level. And I want to start by talking about money and how rich people, let me start with how poor people see money. Poor people think that they have to work for money, work hard, and they will receive the money they want. So because they have this mindset, they're stuck in this endless cycle. They're stuck in this maze where they can't escape. They just continue to be stuck in this mindset that they have to work for money. And if you want to get out of this maze, if you want to get out of the rat race, you have to change your thinking, and you have to shift it from I have to work for money to I'm going to make money work for me. And this is the secret of the rich and successful, is that maybe initially they work hard for the money, but then they discover, they implement ways to make money work for them. So that is an important shift that we have to make if we want to reach the next level. And I know that many times I have said in the past that having a job is no way to get rich. It's practically a guarantee of ending broke. And I've been involved with different network marketing companies, and for the most part I see that this is what they preach from the stage, is that having a job is just a recipe for ending up broke. But the reality is that this is not entirely true, because you can still become wealthy, you can still become financially free with a job if you simply develop better habits. If you spend less, if you live a more simple life, if you start saving, if you start taking a percentage of that paycheck and invest it in areas that are going to produce more money, which is why it goes back to the concept of having money work for you. So this idea that you can't succeed at a job is not entirely true. And a lot of network marketing people like to spread this myth, but it's not entirely true. Is you don't have to have a business to succeed. It's a very lucrative option that I recommend, but you don't have to do it. Because at the end of the day, I believe in total personal freedom. Every individual should be free to pursue their own happiness. And if people are happy at a job, then you can still achieve success, but you have to know how to do it. First of all, you need to to get a job that's going to pay you enough. So if you're going to go to a university, you might as well choose a profession that's going to pay you enough. Engineer, doctor, lawyer. So a profession that's going to pay you enough, so then you can be generating enough money by keeping your expenses low and using all that extra money that you're saving to put it in an emergency fund or to invest it to be able to produce more income. So it's all about your habits. You can still succeed with a job. But what you need to do is get in the habit of improving your skills. Because a lot of people like to complain about not getting a raise at their jobs, and this is just something that drives me crazy. Is this thing about people they love to complain, but they don't like to talk about solutions. As soon as you bring up a solution, they push back. And then you discover that no, they're just addicted to complaining. They don't want you to give them the solution. They just love the drama of complaining. So you have to stop loving the drama of complaining, and you have to focus on your skills. Why should society pay you more if you are not providing more value to society, if you are not providing more value to your company? So it's all about improving your skills. You need to become better at your job. Because if there's other people that are better than you, why should they pay you more when they can pay them more who have improved their skills and they're offering more to the company? If you want more, you have to work on your skills. You have to become a master of what you do. So that is absolutely important. And you have to get in a habit, and this is an important habit that will absolutely transform your life, is this never-ending habit of acquiring knowledge and applying it. It's you learn something new continuously, and then you implement it immediately. This process of gaining knowledge, applying it, gaining new knowledge, applying it, then gaining new knowledge, applying it, and then gaining new knowledge and applying it again. You continue to do this non-stop throughout your life, and you're going to continue to evolve. You're going to continue to become better, and you're going to become so good that you're going to absolutely obliterate your competition, because most people do not have the discipline to do this. So if you can become that discipline, you will literally become unstoppable. But you have to commit to loving knowledge. And that is why I have always loved philosophy, because it's literally the love of knowledge. If you fall in love with knowledge, your life will absolutely change. But remember, it's not just knowledge. It's the implementation of knowledge that's going to take you to the top. And I want to end this video by talking about the 3 areas of knowledge. And this is a concept that can absolutely change everything for you. If you grasp this powerful concept, there are 3 forms of knowledge. Most people go throughout their lives only understanding 2 areas of knowledge. They understand that they know what they know. For example, in the past, my career was as an architectural drafter. So I knew that I knew architectural drafting. That's area number 1. You know what you know. Area number 2 is you know what you don't know. I know that I don't understand chemistry. I know that I don't understand physics or engineering. I'm aware that such fields as chemistry, physics, and engineering exist. I'm aware of them, but I know that I don't know them. So most people stop at these 2 areas of knowledge, and they fail to understand the 3rd area of knowledge, which is where breakthroughs occur, which is where you reach a new level, which is where you create quantum leaps in your life. And this 3rd area is you don't know what you don't know. And this is a blind spot. Kind of like in a car, you have all your mirrors in place, but there's always a blind spot that you're not even aware exists. This is called awareness. If we increase our awareness, if we discover what we don't know that we don't know, this is absolutely life transforming. Just think about any area of your life. At some point, you were not even aware it existed. When we're little babies, we lack so much awareness. We don't know anything about the world. As we are exposed to new things, we become aware that new things exist. But as we become adults, we're still like those babies. There is so much in the world that we're not even aware exists. And that is what has led to this astonishing human progress, is the fact that we have learned to discover our blind spots. So seek out knowledge. Find out where your blind spots are. Become a more self-aware individual, and you will absolutely reach a new level in your life. This is Alexander Marquez. I hope this video was helpful. I want to challenge you to visit my blog at alexandermarquez.net. If you're watching this on YouTube, click on the 2 links that are below this video. The first link takes you to my blog. The second link takes you to my free ebooks and newsletter, where I'm going to show you how to transform your life. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll see you on my next video. Take care.